Hello and welcome back to Sakura Swim Club. Right, sorry if I end up sounding a bit haggard for the next few parts of this Let's Play, but if you've seen the little vlog, the little 2-minute vlog that I put up last week from the time that you'll see this, you'll understand the reasons. I arrive at the swimming pool, looking around to see if anyone else is here. Doesn't look like it. Guess I'm the first one to turn up for practice. Wait, no, I can hear someone in the changing rooms. Okay, this is a Sakura game, and we are aware that the developer has a fetish for walking in on girls while they're changing, so I'm going to predict a CG where he goes in there when he really shouldn't have. I'm calling it right now. Hiromi emerges, and she seems mildly surprised. Holy hell! They didn't do what I expected! Huh! Good on you, Sakura game. You're not quite as blatantly obvious as I thought. Oh, Kada. You're here a lot earlier than I expected. Yeah, what can I say? I'm keen for swimming. But something isn't right. I look around for a moment and realise what the problem is. Where's Miku? She couldn't make it today. She had something else to deal with. So, I'll be training you today. She takes me through the basics again, insisting that I need to revise them in order to get better technique. And just like Miyako, she sets me off on laps. I do a little bit better than I did last time. I'm still nowhere near their level. Exhausted, I barely manage to pull myself out of the water. I plop onto my back, trying to catch my breath back. As I sit back up, I see Hiromi wading through the pool towards me. She emerges from the water, her white hair flowing behind her. Small streams race across her skin, her soaked swimsuit clinging tightly to her body. And she leans over the edge, her intense eyes focused on me. Oh, I know you can do better than that. As long as you keep trying, you'll be as good as us one day. I wish. You two are amazing. I can barely keep up with either of you. Her cheeks go a bit red. Thank you. She seems to be thinking about something. I'm glad you joined. Things have been rough for us. She looks a little bit sad as she says that. It would have been nice if we could get some more people to join. Oh, don't worry about it. We could have a club with just us three. You don't need that many people. She ponders on it for a little bit. I guess not. But it never hurts to have more people. It's just been the two of us for a long time. Vacantly, she seems to drift off into her own thoughts. And she shakes her head and comes back to the earth. Just remember that you won't get to be lazy with this club. There's only hard work ahead of you. If you slack off, you'll regret it. I look forward to it. Let's both work as hard as we can then. And she looks more determined after I say that. For sure. I'm ready to train myself to exhaustion too. She seems re-energized now, ready to slip back into the water. If we do really well, we can enter the national tournament. Imagine if we did that. We have a goal to work towards then. Let's do it. I can see something twinkle in her eyes as I say that, and she enthusiastically nods her head. I agree. Let's do it. We'll both make it to the swimming tournament. After a while, Miyuko appears. Long after the lesson is done. Oh, the swimming club is over. How did Kada do? He's getting better. We'll still have to see if he can become a swimmer. I appreciate the confidence boost. You're welcome. Swimming club's over for today, though. Hiromi heads over to the changing rooms. Keep it up, Kada. Don't worry, I will. She leaves Miyuko and I standing there. Hey, mind if we talk for a moment? Sure, what's the matter? I just wanted to say... Well, we'll make you into a great swimmer, I'm sure of it. I have no doubt. I have no doubt about that, since it'll be you two teaching me. I really hope I can become as fast as you are one day. I'm nothing special. I'm not as good as you think I am. She holds her hands to her face, looking extremely embarrassed. Stop embarrassing me! Why should you be so embarrassed about being good? I don't know. It's just when you say it. Why exactly would that be the case? I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you next time. She quickly bolts out of the door before I can even say goodbye. I really don't know what just happened there. More importantly, looking at her made me realise something. Am I no different when it comes to success? Or being good at something? Either way, swimming practice is over. Time to head back home. Maybe I'll make it before it's dark this time. As the week passes along, I find swimming practice to become the highlight of going to school. But as for actual study, yeah, it's not going according to plan. Swimming practice is in the afternoon, but what exactly should I do in the meantime? I should probably head to the library, try to catch up. This may not be a school where I can get away with being lazy. A voice calls out to me behind as I'm about to enter the library. Kada, I was looking for you. You were? Why? I just wanted to talk about something. She grabs me by the hand and drags me off somewhere, and people start looking at us as we pass by. Is that Hiromi? Who's she with? Ugh, some poor guy she sunk her claws into. I wonder if she plans to do with him what she did to her. The whispers around us don't seem to bother Hiromi, though. I couldn't help but feel embarrassed to be led like this. We eventually stopped in a small hallway with no one else around. I wanted to let you know something private. Hiromi seems deadly serious at the moment. What could she possibly want to tell me? Please don't mention drowning around Mieko again. Don't mention drowning? Oh, did something happen to her? Yes, but she made me swear that I wouldn't tell anyone. All I wanted to do is let you know that you shouldn't mention it. At all. She sheepishly plays with her hair. I just felt that you should know. Don't worry, I get it. I swear I won't mention it around her. She looks relieved when I say that. Thank you. I've been the only person she's trusted for a long time. To be honest, I'm surprised she hasn't chased you out yet. You're different somehow. That's the only way I can explain it. All I can do is shrug. I find it easier to just not let things bother me. So Mieko isn't a big problem, really. I would think that's the case. She leans forward, looking at me closely. I originally thought you were a cold person, but it seems like you're not so bad. It's just that you hide it, whether it's intentional or not. She appears to be analysing me in a thoroughly clinical manner. Being put onto the microscope like this makes me... well, it makes me feel fairly uncomfortable. I'm just me, I'm not really sure what else to say. She just shakes her head. Well, I'm still happy you're here. We've really had so much trouble getting new members. People keep spreading rumours about us. It isn't fair. She's starting to lose her cool. This is obviously something that makes her angry. So that's why we're both glad you joined. It was kind of lonely with just the two of us. Don't they say that three's a crowd? I'm not quite sure. Yeah, two's company, three's a crowd, four's a decent night, oh, what the hell is the end of that quote? I can't remember it now. It's basically, it's a joke about, group sex, basically. I can't remember the punchline, though, which is annoying me now. Two's company, three's a crowd. I think it might just be four's a average... I can't even remember what it is. Whatever. I'll try and remember that at some point and see if I can remember it. Or, in fact, feel free to add your own dirty line to the end of that comment. I'm not quite sure, but I'm glad to be here too. For the first time in my life, I actually wanted to get good at something. It's just something about these two that makes me want to change. Yes, and we know what that is. Pay attention to the mouse. Sorry, I'm in a weird mood at the moment. Before I go, though, don't hold anything against me, Eiko. She may seem bossy at times, but it's really not her fault. I swear she's a really nice person. She just doesn't really show it sometimes. I get it. I'll try not to step on her toes. That's right. I can't help but feel that there's something that Hiromi isn't telling me about herself, though. Sorry, we've only met recently. There's a lot you're going to need to know about us if you want to survive the swimming club. Yeah, I kind of got that impression from everyone else, though they didn't really go into detail about what happened. I'm glad they don't. It's best that everyone doesn't keep bringing it up. Why do you want to know so badly anyway? I'm worried about the club. Look, it obviously hasn't been doing well since that incident. I don't understand why you need to know about it. You're already helping the club without knowing a thing about it. Now then, I'll be going. See you soon, Kada. She leaves with a smile on her face. I don't really think I'm doing that much for them. Perhaps merely having someone to share your problems with can make a world of difference. Misery loves company. Finally, it's time for swimming practice. It's only Miko here. Again. Hey there? Hey, Miko. I'm keen to get training. What are we doing today? Well, since Hiromi isn't here, she seems to ponder herself for a moment. You're going to do more laps. Lots more of them. I'll watch you and let you know how your technique's developing. I don't need any further pushing to get me into the pool. So diving straight in, I begin to lose myself in the vast blue depths before me. It's a strange sort of clarity that you get in the water. All you have is one simple goal. Get to the end. But I'm faster this time, I can tell. I managed to perform about 5 laps before getting out. Pride swells in my chest as I get out of the pool. How was that, Miku? She doesn't respond. Uncomfortably, she shifts around on the spot. Sorry, Keita. I wasn't paying attention. This swimsuit, it doesn't feel right. Eh? Doesn't feel right. What's wrong? And she immediately takes off towards the changing room. I know I shouldn't follow her, but she looks troubled. Damn it, game! I complimented you on not doing this earlier. Don't do it now. Miko, what's wrong? Of course. I knew it had to happen somewhere along the way. I swear to God, this developer has a fetish for walking in on people while they're changing. Is embarrassment fetish a thing? Oh no, wait. As Martin stated in the review of Sakura Angels, everything is a fetish for someone. You know, there's probably somebody out there who really gets off on being covered in melted butter and having that licked off them. Don't know why that particular example came to mind, but Miko stands there, readjusting her swimsuit awkwardly. And she runs her fingers underneath the edges of the suit. This is a size too small for me. Did my swimsuit shrink? Or did I? Oh God, did I put on weight? She seems legitimately panicked by the idea. Did I do so much work? This isn't fair. Oh God, there's no way I've put on weight, right? Right? I haven't put on weight, right, Keita? Haven't really noticed a difference. Are you saying that you've been looking at my figure? She shrinks away from me, trying to hide herself. This stupid swimsuit, because it's so tight. She really doesn't have to finish that sentence for me to understand what she's talking about. That doesn't mean you get to stare at me whenever you feel like it, even though I can't hide anything. She slips out of her fingers. She slips her fingers out of her swimsuit. Okay. Typos! Another hallmark of the Sakura games. Seriously, guys, do you ever QA test these games? She slips her fingers out of her swimsuit, slapping them against her skin, and it causes a slight ripple along her body. Ouch! She winces a little bit. It's too tight. Now I'm cold. I've been out the pool for so long. Dumbfounded, I find something utterly mesmerising about it. Oh, that's what the problem is. This is one of my older swimsuits. I didn't bring a spare. And she looks over to me. Stop that! You're taking advantage of this situation. Sorry. Don't mean to do that. Of course you did. I know how you think. Now get back in the pool. You're doing extra laps for being such a pervert. Oh, the idea of that does not appeal to me. My muscles are already at their limit. Could I please just... Nope! You've got more work to do to make up for this. Looks like I'm not arguing with that. You know what, that's probably a pretty good point to end this part, because we've just passed the 14-minute mark. God, I hate having to limit myself to 15-minute parts. Still, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next part.